The piece I entered is called Lookouts 3, and it's one of a series of multi-faced sculptural heads that I made a couple years ago. They came about more or less by accident, and some of them are heavily embellished, some of them are a little more restrained. They're made from used denim jeans, and I had a great deal of fun with them. They took me to a place I'd never been before and dropped me off in another new location. Who doesn't love denim? It's indigo. It's relaxing. It has wonderful karma. These face sculptures initially were an accident. I was trying to make cactuses. And when I saw the Beyond the Mirror theme for a show, and also people's comments about these sculptures, I realized that it really dovetailed nicely because we all have unexpected multiple facets to ourselves. And I think that's why people enjoy these sculptures. And that directly has to do with going beyond what you see in the mirror. I'm enjoying working with stitchery and embellishment and faces. Through embroidery and through embellishment with all kinds of objects, you can just play and have fun. And you can make every face different. Every face can show a different side of yourself, a different side of someone else. It's just a palette for embellishment, embellishment fun. I try to make a quilt that draws people in, that has a lot of movement. Sometimes I think of myself as designing a roller coaster ride. I'm trying to take them up and down and around and see new things and compare them to old things. So that's my goal with an art quilt. But there are so many different kinds of artists who have so many different kinds of intentions and ways of engaging the viewer. I couldn't even begin to list them all. Art heals, and it's certainly been a healing force in my life, and I know in so many people's lives. And quilting, because it's so accessible, it's affordable, it's so fun, and the people are so lovely, and it appeals to every kind of taste that a person may have. So I think quilting art is just a wonderful, accessible art medium that anyone can enjoy.